with security, but like light, so many people stopped him. And like, that was just cool to see, because you were like, wow, like people know him over here, but they were fans in a different way. Like, I think here in America, like artists or fans get a little too aggressive at times,
right.
and they're like, they just don't know how to handle themselves, and that's why the artists get scared, and sometimes it ruins it for everyone, but it's just because of the aggressive nature. And you know, these guys, like, they have to be cautious of that. And these fans were like a different kind of fan. Like, they were so non-threatening. Like, it was like they knew that we were over there as a team to do something, so they didn't want to intrude, but they wanted to like pay the respect to let him know, like, hey, we're a fan, like, fuck with your stuff, da-da-da. Like, can I grab a quick picture? Awesome, thanks. Best of luck in the city. Let me know. You know what I mean? Like, and it was just really, it was nice, because it was a different type of fan base, and it was cool to be able to have that experience and see that his music, you know, touches people in Amsterdam and Dubai, because we're not there all the time, so we don't get to see that.
Yeah, because they still, you know, I heard stories that they still like buy CDs over there, even though they could stream like the music, or they could buy it digitally, they could still buy like the hard copy of the CD, and I feel like that's very dope. You know, like they really appreciate like the music that comes out.
Yeah.
One of my final questions is, where do you see yourself 5 to 10 years from now?
Hopefully there's a Grammy that was won.
Right.
And hopefully I'm getting another gold plaque. We already are about to get our first gold plaque for Booty for Youngsta.
Congratulations, by the way.
Thank you. So hopefully I'll be getting more gold plaques, and definitely just still helping, being a good human being in this industry that can sometimes rear its ugly head at people.
Yeah, because I hear so many scary stories about like the industry, and you know, just like every industry, you got some good people, your bad people, you got the people in the middle, you got the people that trying to get by, you don't want no problems. So I hear it all the time. And do you have any like shout outs before we close the podcast out?
No, just if you want to follow me, I'm at MMKpr on Instagram, and on Twitter I'm at MMKpublicity.
Okay. Thank you so much for coming on the show again. I think we were supposed to record like last week or something like that.
Yeah,
we had to reschedule and stuff like that. But I really appreciate you coming on the show. You know, hopefully we could build a relationship, and you could teach me, you know, like to give me the advices that you learned through your, you know, 20-year career in the industry.
Absolutely. Thank you so much for having me.
No problem, and this has been your boy. You too. Thank you.
Thank you. Bye.
This be your boy DJ Anonymous with Sports Biz Music, the podcast, episode 62, and we out.